Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name's McCookie, and the gameplay you're watching in the background is my first ever DNA bomb on the map Green Band. Probably my favorite map in the game, and in all honesty, the only really decent map that actually plays like an original Call of Duty map in this game. Every other map just feels like it's tacked on for people to just jump around like Jedi Knights. It's not really made to flow well. This map is one of the few I also like the Fender. The gun I'm rocking is the ASM-1 with extended mags. I believe I have grip and advanced rifling. If you haven't tried out this gun in the last 2 days, I highly recommend it. They just buffed it in the patch, and it went from being a squirt gun to probably the best gun in the game, if not at least the best submachine gun, hands down, because the submachine guns are complete trash in this game at the moment, with the exception of this one and maybe the KF5. But enough about the gun. What I wanted to talk about was how to get good lobbies in a game that is completely dominated, that has matchmaking completely dominated by skill-based matchmaking. And there's an easy fix to this, and it's not reverse boosting, killing yourself 100 times with a rocket launcher, which I actually tried for a little bit. I will not lie to you. I trashed my stats just a little bit to see if it would help at all. And it helped a little bit, but I felt too much like a knob job to continue doing that. So I had a little experiment where I had somebody in my party host, because usually I'm used to hosting. I had someone with slightly less stats, not terrible stats, maybe like a 200 score per minute and a 1 KD host the party. And lo and behold, we got into lobbies like this, where these two guys right now can't even shoot me, even though I'm right in front of them and I'm behind non-existent cover, because we all know that there's no such thing as cover in a Call of Duty game with bullets flying around the corner and following you. Yeah, basically just have somebody host and you can get into good lobbies. That's what happened here. This was my very first game playing with someone else hosting the party and another friend playing on their alternate account for the first time. And it's ridiculous. We go from lobbies full of people who are 5th and 6th prestige, sweating like crazy, patrolling, camping, head glitching. Nobody's moving, everybody's drop shotting, and I'm convinced half the people who have this game are playing on a scuff because they're doing crazy moves that I'd have to like break my wrist if I could even try and do those moves. And I don't have a scuff. I'm playing on a PS4 controller that doesn't even have plastic on the thumbsticks anymore, just the bare minimum. And yeah, we get into this lobby, and I'm just spamming these guys right now with the system hack, which is probably the most annoying kill streak in Call of Duty history. I pair that up with the UAV threat detection, basically the wall hack, the Oracle, the beautiful I can see you like Superman through a wall kill streak. Completely overpowered if you're in a lobby where nobody's running low profile, the ghost perk in the game, which ironically, I don't think I am in this game. Um, that's another thing, man. Lobbies that are more difficult, usually the better players are running UAV blocking perks and blind eye. So even if you're able to get your kill streaks, they don't do anything because those two perks cancel everything out. But in this lobby, I was actually able to run around and have a good time. I also noticed I tend to do better in this game when I don't use my exosuit. For some reason, whenever I jump around, somebody else is better than me at mid-air combat, and they just instantly kill me. So a little tip I would say is don't jump around and boost around unless you absolutely have to, and always stick around to the outskirts of the map. And you can get a DNA bomb pretty easily. In my opinion, it's probably easier as far as nuclears and Call of Duty games go. I'd say it's a lot easier than a chem strike was last year in Ghost because everybody's camping and you die in like a bullet and a half. As soon as you see a guy, you're basically dead if you don't shoot first. But in this game, if you're in a good lobby and you got low UAV with threat detection and nobody's running low profile, you see everybody through walls. Like, look at this. Nobody's moving on both teams. They're just standing out there in the open. Free kills. And it's honestly a free DNA. So if you're struggling to get good lobbies in this game, try and just get somebody with slightly lower stats to host. Granted, I don't have the best stats on this account. I have like a 1.3 KD and a 330, 340 score per minute. But I do tend to get better lobbies on this account than I do on my original McCookie account. And I think that's because on my McCookie account, I'm 5th prestige, and the skill-based matchmaking for the first time in this game, unless it's in other Call of Duties as well, actually pairs you up with people who are not only your same skill but your same level. So you're playing people with super good stats if you have super good stats. And they're also 5th prestige, and typically people who are higher prestige, they know how to play the game, they've been playing the game longer, compared to the people in this lobby that I'm playing against who are basically low level. Some of these guys are not even 30, they don't even have like all the kill streaks unlocked yet and all that stuff. And I love lobbies like this, because you can just run around and you can play the way the game, in my opinion, should honestly be played, where you're, not scared to go out there. Ironically, I was getting close to my DNA bomb at this point, and I was a little bitch in me started to come out, and I'm like, oh man, sitting back, trying to pick off, trying to get an easy kill, and then I finally said fuck it and ran in there because I didn't want the threat detection to go to waste. But this game has a lot of potential to be good. It has a lot of potential to be good. I think skill-based matchmaking is holding it back, and the weapon balance is still pretty bad. They nerfed the BAL, but that gun is still probably the best gun in the game, in my opinion, besides this one. The day after I recorded this gameplay, I actually got another DNA bomb with the ball, the nerfed ball. And when I say nerfed, I use the quote fingers. And I was using no silencer on that, same map. And I was able to get another DNA bomb. And here I start playing like a huge little camper scrub because I'm like 2 or 3 kills away and I don't want to die to something stupid, because this game just happens to really get sketchy in close quarter combat where my bullets start to shoot marshmallows. Marshmallow covered yams, which are delicious, but they don't kill people. So right here I wanted to play it safe as possible. There I go, pick up the DNA bomb, which I honestly thought I'd never get because I have trouble breaking even on my other account. And on this account I can actually do it again. Actually play decent again. There it is coming in. And once again, I apologize for my complete lack of commentary skills. And I appreciate anyone who's still sticking around at this point. If you liked what you saw, hit the like button. If you didn't like it, dislike the video. And please, if you could comment, give me some suggestions, some tips on maybe how I can improve. I just figured I'd start doing this for fun. If the quality's not the best, it's because I'm recording it off the PS4 share. I'm not using an Elgato or anything fancy to do recording. It's just the bare minimum. Whatever comes with the PS4. I'm using the Share Factory, which actually has some cool features, but I have no idea how to use it. A lot of the controls are with the touchpad, which is kind of annoying, to be honest. And that's it. Thank you. Like and subscribe. McCookie out.